Welcome back, everybody. Let's just jump right into it. I think it's time we need to work on those backpacks and get everything done. Not much has changed since the last time you were here. We just finished those tools. See? Nice, shiny new tools. Love it. Increase our damage and increase the speed at which our tools operate and the durability that they have. So, on to the backpacks. So, let's get back in here. We know we're going to build those backpacks from forestry. They will be the miner backpack that we'll make and the digging backpack that we'll make. So let's start by going over here because I know we're going to need some string. So let's set up this flaxseed. Another actually edition here. And it looks like we added some blocks of string to the top of this. There we go. I think we got them back. Yep. We'll worry about harvesting the rest of that at some of the time once we have a better storage system in place. I haven't really put too much into this place yet because I plan on building a new style base / house somewhere out here. I might even move the garden over there. I haven't really decided yet. But anyway, back to what we got to work on here. So let's get rid of that, grab our string. Ooh, we need to make a set of shears. So shears will help us because we need wool. The fundamental part of wool is having shears. Okay, so let's find some sheep to shear. And it will be one of the requirements for the backpack. You need 2 per backpack, if I remember correctly. So let's go up here to our sheep. We don't have to kill them. Ooh, bones. Can't pass up those. So alright, we might as well grab some extra here. And there we go. Sheared. Ooh. He regrew. Okay, there we go. That will be more than enough to help us out with what we need. Let's put these bones and arrows away, and then let's get started. Okay, so bones, arrows. So let's look at what our bags require here. As it stands right now, the mining backpack requires 2 wool, a chest, some iron, and 4 pieces of string. The digging backpack will be similar, but it'll require stone. So we're going to have to cook some cobblestone. Throw that right in there. And let's make sure we have 2 iron. We have enough of that. We have enough of that. Oh, we need to make our chests. So 1, 2, 3, 4. And we will make some chests real quick for these 2 backpacks. Now, I'll show you a little bit of how these backpacks work in an episode. Maybe today, maybe another episode if we have time. But they are just amazing. That's all there really is to it. Oh yeah, we put bread up there. We need bread. Have to eat sometimes. Might as well eat right now. So, let's get right in here. Hit the little plus sign, and it auto-populates for you. It's pretty simple and straightforward. Go to the next one. As long as you have all the ingredients in your inventory, you hit that plus sign, and you got it. So, if you do not have all the ingredients when you do it, like for the digger backpack, I no longer have those. If I hover over this, also it's not outpressed. So it automatically tells you that you're missing some item, either one or many, to be able to make this. So it won't work if you click on it. Just so you're aware. So now that I have these 2 in my inventory, now let's say, we might as well test it real quick. I'll show you what the digger's backpack does. We'll go over here and we're going to mine just a touch of dirt. I got to drop this dirt first. And then pick it up. So you notice it didn't go here. It automatically went to the digger's backpack. That's why it says 1 out of 15. So, digger's backpack is super convenient. And as you notice, I earned some XP there. Super nice. Love that. Also, bam. Not here. It's in the backpack. See? Now, what you'll also notice is, if you have a single piece outside of the backpack, right? When you go to start mining, let's go up here, get out of the way. And you start mining, it's filling up the stack in your inventory. Once that stack gets full, it will automatically create new stacks inside the backpack if you have room. Now, next thing you need to know about the backpack. It has 4 different modes of operation. So, if you look at the backpack, and you hold it in your hand, right? Like you normally would, and you right-click on it, you'll see that you can open it up and access its inventory. Add and remove items and whatnot. You can't move the backpack while it's open. Some you can, some you can't. This one in particular, you cannot. So, one of the things that makes this backpack special and unique in comparison to other backpacks is it has shift right-click functionality. So, if I hold shift and I right-click, it will lock the backpack. So that means even if I do not have a stack or a partial stack of items in my inventory that would normally go into this bag, it will not go into this bag. It locks it from anything entering or exiting this bag unless you open it and pull it out or put it in there. Now, next one is the filler up one. This one, if you right-click on a chest or shift right-click on a chest with this function open, it will pull all items that could fill into this backpack into this backpack. This one here, now that's a new function. I have not seen that before. It will keep the stack on your hotbar full. Very unique and interesting. That must be a new feature. But what I remember this backpack doing is if you shift right click with this backpack in your hand on an inventory, it will take the contents of the backpack and put it in the storage container. Pretty cool. I like it for when I'm completely full on dirt and cobblestone and I get back from mining and I have either a rest chest that I put all my items into that takes it and puts it in the sorting system, or like a crate dedicated to a specific item and I right click on it, it just throws it all in there. Simple and straightforward. Shift right click goes back to normal functionality. Both backpacks have access to all of those features. It's pretty nice, pretty easy, and pretty convenient. So it helps us out when we're making backpacks and we need to use them. Okay, so next we're going to work on the mining dimension block. So I'm not really sure what that one's called. So we're going to look up mining and see if it comes up, because I'm going to have to look it up. There it is. Okay, so I just had to use the @ command to specify his particular mod. So this is what we're going to need to make. We're going to need to make portal frames, and we're going to need to make the mining multi-tool. Excuse me. So let's start with the portal frame. Pretty simple. It's going to require a flint and steel, a stick, a stone pickaxe, and 2 pieces of stone. So let's start by making, we'll grab this, and we're going to need you. Okay. So sticks. Let's make that stone pickaxe, like so. And what else do we need? Flint and steel. That's right. So put this in there. We need some flint. Oh, I guess I got an upgrade. Let's look at that. Construct a better pickaxe. I guess since I only made the wood one initially, it's telling me I did such a great job. Okay, so we have our flint and steel. We are missing stone that's like that. So I think this one should work for it. And it does. So we now have the mining multi-tool. Now one of the ways to use the mining multi-tool is to, we're going to put those in there because we're going to need to cook more. You need stone, chiseled stone specifically, if I remember correctly, to use with this. Am I right? Yes. Okay, so we'll need specialty stone. So we're going to need some more fuel. Where is our, there you go. Throw that in there. That's almost done there. Throw that in there. So we'll give this a second to cook up. We're going to need 10 blocks, if I remember correctly. It's identical to making another portal. And once we have that, we'll just have to pick a location and go from there. So we have 7, 9. We already have the 2 here. But 10. We'll make it easy. So now we have our 10. Put this in here. It'll use about half the durability on this to make these. See? Now we'll go outside. And we won't. We'll go to sleep. It's always better to do things first thing in the morning. Isn't that right? I mean, that's how I typically do it. So. Okay, so we're out here. We're going to have to just pick a side. I think I'm just going to choose this side closest to the water. Doesn't really matter. I'm going to break 2 blocks right here. And I'm going to start building my frame. Use the side of the building to map it out. Okay, so we're going to need an extra little block here. Okay, we got our block back. Fell in the water. There we go. Okay, so now to light this sucker, you're going to take your mining multi-tool, you're going to right click. Now, it says to go through the portal, you have to sneak to get in. So, it's pretty easy. Walk in, hit shift, it loads up the terrain. It's that simple. It's choosing us at a height of 96. Holy smokes. Now, it depends on how it's set up, but the mining world does have a config file that allows you to set it up so that it can be permanent daylight and or no mobs spawn in here. Now typically I don't set it up like that, but one of the packs that I used to use from a friend had it set up that way. It was pretty interesting. And he also set it to level 9 or level 64. This is set to 96, so I'll have to dig down quite a bit before I even find anything in this world. But we'll get to that. As you can tell already, we've already accomplished most of what we need to accomplish for today, so let's just do a few extra things here. Let's get our plants up and running here, because they're all ready to harvest. Our little worms do quite a good job. There we go, and that's good. Oh, we missed a potato. Let's take these inside here. So, we can't put the string in there, but we can put all this other stuff. Oh, we have a poisonous potato. So, with that, I think it's time we do a little bit of expanding. We need to upgrade and increase this chest. So, we also have iron chests installed on this. So, we'll actually use iron chests and make an upgrade for it. And what it will do is it'll take that wooden chest and turn it into an iron chest, which is as big as a double chest. Okay? See? I just shift clicked it on there, shift right clicked it on there, and it doubled the space inside of this chest. So now we have plenty of room to be able to put all the things we need inside of this chest. So the multi-tool really isn't necessary for anything at this point, so I'm just going to shelf it for a while. Really don't need it to take up inventory in our space in our inventory. And we could put this in there because we don't need to carry a ton of extra wood. We really don't need the stone hoe at this point. So there is also a builder's pack too, if you wanted to get one for this. It'll hold your building materials, stone, brick, stone, stuff like that, that you would use to have a total brain fart here. That would use if you're building a building that we're using those types of materials. Just makes it that much easier. Okay, so if you guys want, leave me a comment down below to let me know if you want me to put my house in this area over here and move the garden that way, or build my house right here. I'd be very interested to see what you guys have to say and or what you would like me to do. This adventure is an adventure for the both of us at the same time. So as long as you guys are having fun, I'm having fun. So with that, I think we're going to wrap up this episode. And until next time, thank you guys. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. And please share and comment on this video.